Okay, so in today's session we'll discuss about the arithmetic operators. Okay, and second one is the if statement. Okay, suppose let's say I have defined a variable in my scripting, a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Suppose if I want to check that two variables are equal or not equal, a equal to b, how to use the equal symbol here? Suppose a greater than b, how to use the greater than, less than, all these things. Okay, before going to that, suppose let's say I have a value equal to 10. Okay, suppose my b value equal to a plus 10. How to use this plus symbol, how to add two values, how to do minus, and how to do subtraction and multiplication. So that is the one part regarding to arithmetical operators, plus, minus, mod, multiplication, how to do it in scripting. That is one part. And second one is when you compare the values a equal to b, how to use that equal symbol. Okay, suppose a less than b, a greater than b, how to use it. Okay, so today we'll discuss these arithmetical operators, and along with we'll discuss about the if statement. Okay, the first one is my script is abc.sh. This is my script. Okay, let's say I am saying that a equal to 10. So in the entire program, whenever you have the call the a value, you need to give $a. $a is nothing but it just substitutes the value of a in the entire script. Okay, so second one is b equal to 10. Okay, so my first step is how to do the arithmetic operators, like if you want to do plus or subtraction or multiplication, how to do it. It's not, we can't do it. Let's say I want to my c value equal to a plus b, so I can't give directly $a plus $b. Okay, so this is the invalid syntax. We have some syntax to do the use plus symbol, minus symbol, multiplication symbol, and mod symbol. Okay, suppose let's say a equal to 10 and b equal to 10. Suppose I want to add these two values. How to write it? Like suppose I can say c equal to we need to write this code expr. So you need to write expr, then $a plus $b. Okay, so when you add two values a plus b, first you need to write this expression into these codes. Okay, so if you want to add $a plus $b, before that you need to expr. Suppose if you want to add $c also, you can write $c. So you can use this plus symbols $a plus $b plus $c like that. So but you need to use the expr as the first. Okay, sometimes you can write $a plus b. So you need to write like this. So the value of a plus b, what is the value we are getting, and then you can write minus $10. So then what is the value? First it will do the sum of a plus b. Okay, suppose it is 20, then the value it is subtracted 10. Okay, so now the value is the 10. So when you write any you want to add anything, when you use the arithmetic operation plus, minus, multiplication, and divide by, so it's not a normal statement like c equal to $a plus $b. You need to use the expr, and the entire expression will be in the these codes. Okay, so you can write $a plus $b. Okay, if I give echo double quotes a value is, okay, value is $c, right? So in the echo, within the double quotes, what you are writing, it will print out. So if you are using any variable value, the value will be substitute here. Let's say in the c I have the 50, it will just substitute here. Okay, sh abc dot sh. So the value equal to 20, right? vi abc dot sh. So if you want to do a minus b, so just you will replace it as escape or minus. Okay, so it is the 0, right? Okay, if you want to multiply it, escape, replace. So 10 into 10, it is 100, right? So it is showing that syntax error. The value is the expression, it is showing that syntax error. Let's see what is it. So expr $a star dollar b. This is the right syntax. So and one more thing is after expr we need to have the space and $a. So here we can maintain the space or not. That is it's not a if you want to maintain it. It's even if you are maintain the space $a with the symbol, it's not a problem. So it is showing that 10 into 10. So here the so it is not. So here that means this star symbol is not working, right? So it is simply showing that this is the 10. It is displaying this star and this is the 10. So we'll do one thing. We'll replace it. A divided b by b. We'll check this one. That's it. A b c dot. That's it. So this is the value is correct, right? 10 by 10. It is 1. 10 mod 10 is 1, right? Mod 10 also, you know what is the mod. So this value is equal to 0, right? So mod is nothing but the remainder. Okay, so you can use the symbols, but I will check it why star is not working to do the multiplication. So actually generally we'll use the star. So we'll let you know how to we'll check and let you know why the star is not working to do the multiplication. So not only to add the two variables, suppose let's say you can write it expr. If you want to use the number, you can use it. Okay, so that is 10 plus 20. My c value equal to 30, right? So value is 10. Yeah, I have given the mod, right? So that's why it is 10. Yeah, okay, replace. If we give plus symbol, so it is the 30, right? 10 plus 20, 30. So generally, we'll use the, suppose if you want to do any adding the two variables or two values, do the subtraction, anything, you need to use the expr. So if it is the, you want to add two variables, you can add it $a plus $b. Suppose if you want to add a value to the variable like $a plus 20 or 30, you can use it. So you can use the plus and these all the operators, plus, minus, mod, divided by, we can use like this way. Okay. And second one is coming to the regular expressions. Like suppose if you want to compare the two things, $a equal to b. So you need to use the equal, double equal. Okay. So what is the difference between the equal to and double equal to? Suppose when I want to compare the two values, I don't give directly a equal to b. I need to give a equal to b. Then it will check that. So basically what is the single equal to meaning is, if I give the a equal to 10, so if I have the single equal, what is the right side value? The value will assign to this, the value will be assigned to this variable, right? Okay, let's say if I am saying that c equal to b, what does it mean? What is the b value? It is there, 10. The value will be assigned to c. That means c equal to 10. So if I have the single equal to in scripting, what is the right side value? The value will be assigned to the variable. But what is the double equal to is nothing but the a value and b value. It will do the comparison. Is it same or not? So you need to use the double equal to. Okay, when you compare the two variables, you need to use the double equal to. So and next one is if you want to use the greater than, it is the simple. it is the same way. A greater than B. You can use like this way. So A less than B. You can use this one. Okay, A greater than B. So you can use the greater than or equal to B. So A less than B. A less than or equal to B. Okay, A not equal to B. You can use these symbols for equal to and greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. So there is the other way to use the symbols in scripting. Okay, so when you comparing two variables or comparing a value, so operators are like, for it is equal to, double equal to, this is the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and not equal to. So we can use uh, uh, the same values with the characters. Okay, like in the ch mode, suppose if you want to use if you want to add a read operation to the group, you can give g plus r. That is the one way. Otherwise, read is 4. You can use ch mode 7. Okay, in the two ways we can use it. Like the same way, in the comparison of the two variables, you can use the our character values. Like a equal to b, you can write a minus eq space b. That means it will compare the a equal to b. It will compare the both values. Okay, so and next one is the a greater than b. You can use the gt is for greater than. Okay, and a less than is for lt, and greater than or equal to is ge. Okay, less than or equal to le. Okay, and not equal to a b. So you can use these symbols, or you can use this expression, these characters. So equal to simple, equal to minus eq, greater than gt, less than lt. Okay, greater than or equal to ge, less than or equal to le, and not equal to ng. You can use these values, or you can use these symbols. Okay, so how to use, where do we use these values in scripting? So in the mostly in the if statement, right? If a equal to b, if a greater than b, if a less than b. So mainly in the if statement you can use these values, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the regular expressions, how to add and subtract the values. You can use expr, and you need to use like this. So we'll see a sample scripting. Okay, so in pwd ls minus lrt, and we'll check with we'll gone through that if statement as well. Okay, so let's say I am creating a file cat abc. Okay, uh, yeah, I am writing something, right? Okay, so cat abc, this is my file, right? So here my scripting requirement is, I want to check I want to check uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Here my scripting requirement is, I want to check in my file. Okay, in my file, the first line of the file should be date. It should be, my date is, what is the today date? It is 20th, right? It should be 20/12/2016. My first record in the file, it should be the date. Then it has the records. Okay, this is my requirement. I need to check, is my file has the first record as the date or not. This is my requirement. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, how do you check this value? So first, what is the steps? The first one is, I need to take the first record from the file. I will create a variable. My variable equal to some first record fr. So I need to store the value of the first record from the file, right?
Okay.
Right. And next one is, in the if statement, I will check it. My first record is my date or not. Okay, my date value I will store in some variable, and I will compare these two variables. My first record in the file, and second one is the current date. Is it both are same or not? I will check it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will explain it in the Excel. Okay. Yeah. So now my file has that. This is the records it has. Okay, I have these 4 records. Okay, so I want to check my first record. So what I will do, I will first record. I will take a variable. In the variable, I have assigned the first record value. Okay, my first record value right now, this is BSCAD. Okay, and I will create a variable date. My date equal to, it will display the current date. Okay, it is 2020, 12, 2016. Then I will write a if statement saying that first record value equal to date value. Okay, then the file is valid. Okay, otherwise file is invalid. So that is I need to check, right? This is the steps.
Mhm.
Do you have any doubts on this requirement? So I want to check the first record is the today's date or not. So what does it mean? First I need to take the first record from the file. I will store the value into a one variable. Okay, here I will write the command how to get the first record. I will write the command. I will get the first record. I will store the value here. And the date equal to, I will give them my today's date plus my format is date, month, year. So what is the value? This is the value. It is assigned to here. Then I will check these two values. Okay, that means my first record in the file, it should be the date. Then only I can say it is the valid file, otherwise invalid file. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Before going to that, I will write a simple if statement. How a if statement is abc dot sh. So how can you write a simple if statement is, okay, a equal to 10. I want to check a equal to, general if statement is, in C and C language, right? So general if statement is, if we have the statement. If the statement is correct, then the set of statements is executed. If the statement is wrong, then the statements will execute in the else spot, right? Let's say if
Mhm.
we need to give,
Yes.
yeah, we need to give the space and $a equal to $b. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, then if really a equal to b, then here what is the statements you are giving? The statements will be executed. Then I can say echo echo yeah, a and b are same. Okay, then a and b are same. Okay, and then second one is I can write a statement. I want to create a touch file. Touch vv. Okay, else echo a and b are not identical. So I am doing the echo. Okay, I am doing the touch vj. Then this is the fi. So if you see the if statement, first we have the if statement, we have the condition. If the condition is true, then the set of statements will execute after then. Okay, really it is the same. So if a equal to b, then the set of statements we have written after then, these will be executed. So it will be print a and b are same, and it will create a file. So you can write any statement, not only the echo. You can write a Unix command. I want to create a touch file and I want to remove a file. I want to copy a file. You can write set of commands. These commands will execute one by one. If the statement is wrong, if A is not equal to B, then these statements will not execute. So in the else part, what is the statements you have written? These statements will execute. The statements is nothing but we don't. It's not like that we can't. We can write only echo statement. You can write any kind of statements. Okay? You can write multiple statements one by one. So all the statements will execute one by one. Okay, this is general if else. If A equal to B, really, if A equal to B, then execute this set of statements after then what are the right we have set of statements, this will execute one by one. If the A equal to B, it is wrong, then the set of statements will execute in the else part. So when I say that set of statements will execute, the set of statements can be anything, not only echo. I can write this is the one statement, this is the one statement, this is the one statement. I can multiple statements, multiple comments I can use. So everything will be executed one by one. Then finally, this is the close of if. It will be closed fi. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Now, oh, sorry. So this is executed, right? If I give sh abc.sh, so it is saying that, oh my god, it is saying that command not found. So it is showing that at line 3, it is wrong. Okay, vi abc.sh. What is the line 3? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you need to give the values in double quotes. Okay, a equal to b, you need to value in double quotes sh abc.sh. Yeah, again it is showing that line 3 10 command not found. Okay, va abc.sh. We have given correctly, right? If if $a equal to $b, that's right? $a equal to, okay, this equal, okay, we will do one thing. Instead of equal to, we will use, for equal to, as I said, we can use the eq symbol, right? You can use double equal to,
Mhm.
or you can use this value. sh abc dot, this is also showing wrong, abc dot sh. Okay, if statement, then the set of statements else, this set of statement else. I have closed it. Yep, fine. That is right? Why it is showing if, okay, so this space. Okay. So here we should have the space here. Okay. So actually generally we can give the space or not. That is our wish, not the problem. So so after value, if you give the space, you need to give the space for this value and this value. If you don't want to give the space, just delete the space here and here. sh abc dot sh. So A and B are same. That our VBBV file is created, right?
Mhm.
So if I say B equal to replace 20, if A, so sh abc dot sh, so A and B are not identical and that vj that file is created. Okay, so then how to, suppose let's say I want to compare two values, like suppose A greater than B and A greater than C. So how to compare these values? So you need to use the and symbol. What is the meaning of the and? This statement should be correct and this statement should be correct. Then only the statements will execute in the then, right? And is nothing but, or is nothing but maybe this is correct or this is correct. Any one will be correct. So and or, these are the Boolean expressions, right? And or.
Okay.
Okay, let's say abc.sh. So I am saying that again I have the c equal to 30. So I need to find out which is the highest value. Okay, so before that, so I am giving a is,
Greater than or
yeah, greater than b and a is greater than c, then a is the highest value, right?
no.
Yeah, so a is greater than, so so a is greater than b. So when I use the and, you need to use the and here. Okay, you can use like this way. So r for and, you can use that this and symbol two times. Okay, this is about and. If you want to r, this is for r. Okay, these two is for and these two is for r. So now I am using and $a $A is greater than $C, right? Right, what does it mean? If $A is greater than $B, $A is greater than $C, what does it mean? Now A is the highest value, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then A is the highest value. Okay, then I can give $A is the highest value. Okay, so I didn't write this statement. Okay, then let's say now what is our second statement? If B is greater than A and B is greater than C, then B is the highest value, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the three statements. One is that if A is greater than B, A is greater than C, then A is the highest value. Then my next check is B is greater than A and B is greater than C, then B is the highest value. So our third statement is if the two statements is not satisfied with the condition, then our C is the defaultly C is the highest value, right? So now here I want to write another statement, right? Generally in the if we can write only one statement. If statement, then A is the highest value. Else you can write is A is, you can use A is not highest value, right? Okay, we have the one statement only. Suppose if A is greater than B, A is greater than C, that means A is the highest value. So else. So A is not the highest value, right? Okay, sh, abc dot sh, it is showing that 10 is not highest the value, right? If I give abc dot sh, okay, if I give, make it some 110, then abc dot sh, abc dot sh. So then it is saying that A is the highest value, right? So here what we are doing is we have given the only one statement. We are checking only A is the highest value or not. This is our requirement. Okay, but what is the actual requirement? In the ABC, I want to find out which is the highest value. Right? So now from this script, so we can find out whether A is the highest value or not. It will check that level. A is the highest value or not. So, but my requirement is I don't know what is the A value, B value, and C value. I want to check which is the highest value, A or C. Maybe if it is the B is the highest value, it has to be print B is the highest value. So for that, we need to write another two statements, right? We need to write another statements. Apart from the statements, we are simply checking A greater than B and A greater than C so that A is the highest value. It is not my requirement. Again, I need to check B is greater than A, B is greater than C. Then B is the highest value. So if the two conditions is not satisfied, that means C is the defaultly highest value. So I need to write another statement, right? B is greater than A and B is greater than C. Where I can write this statement. If we have the only one statement, we can write it, right? If statement, if it is success, if it is the statement is satisfied, then else part will be then part will be executed. If the statement is wrong, then else part will execute it. Then where I can write another statement to check that B is the highest value and C is the highest value. Where I need to check. So here we have the multiple ifs. You know multiple if, right? So the simple if is if, then else, F5. This is a simple statement. If the statement is correct, the statement will execute. If the statement is wrong, the statement is execute. If you want multiple statements, then we will use the multiple if. That means if else statement. So how can you write it? So here, if A equal to greater than B and A is equal to greater than C, then this is the statement is executed, right? Then if you want to write another statement, we can write it else if. Okay? Else.
Okay.
So then I want to checking it. If my $B is greater than $C, right? $C, okay, and again $B, $B is greater than $A, right? A.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you write again multiple statement, you need to write else if. For else if also we have the then. Then echo $B is the highest value, right?
Mm.
Okay. Else, then this statement will execute. Okay. So so if you want to add multiple statements in the if, so we can't add it in the simple if. So again, first how it will execute is first if this statement is correct. This statement is correct. Then after then what is the statement you have written? This will be executed. Again, if you want to check another statement, you need to write else if. For this else if also we have then. So finally we have the only one else. You can write multiple else if. Again I can write another else if Z is greater than C, Z is greater than C. Then we have the again then statement. Finally we have the only one else statement. Only we have the if we are using simple if statement, if then else. If you are using the multiple if statements, if else if then else if then else if then. Finally we have the only one else statement. Okay. So for else if it is
Okay.
if, not else if. Okay. So sh abc dot sh. So it is showing that 110 is the highest value, right? 110 is the highest value. So if I give to, so here I given the value, not general A. I have given $A is the highest value. That means 110. It will display 110, right? If I given only A is the highest value, it will display A is the highest value. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is showing that 220 is the highest value. Okay. If you want to give what is the parameter you want to know, so A is the highest value. If you exit, A is the highest value, and if you want to print that $A. So then what it will be, A is the highest value and it will display the A value here, right?
Okay.
B is the highest value. It will display $B. So you can see for C also you can give it, but I am not giving. Okay. So now it is showing, right? B is the highest value and what is the B value? It is the 220, right? So basically in the if, I will explain it quickly. Generally, if I have the if, so the statement will execute correctly, then the statements will execute. If the statement is wrong, after else part, the statement will execute. But if you want to write not a single statement, I want to write a multiple statements. So I have the three variables ABC. I want to find out the which is the highest value. I can't write a single statement, right? So by a single statement, I can't say which is the highest value. So I have the right two statement. The first one is A greater than B, A greater than C, then A is the highest value. Then B greater than A, B greater than C, B is the highest value. If the two conditions are not matched, then obviously C is the highest value. I need to write another statement. So then we can write, so first one is the if statement. So if the statement is correct, then it will execute this one. Okay, if you want another one, else if, you can write statement. If the statement is execute, then this statement will execute. Again, we can write another else. You can write a statement. Then we have the then. Okay, we don't have the after for else if I have the then statement. We don't have the else statement. Okay, else if I have the statement, then it will be executed. So if this else is nothing but we have the only one else for if. if the statement is wrong, if the statement is wrong, if the statement is wrong, finally the else statement will be executed. We have the only one else, even we are using the multiple else statements. Okay. So if you are comparing the two variables, if you want to use the AND operator, like A is greater than B, AND, for AND you are using this one, okay, or we are using this one. Okay. Yeah, Mujahid, are you getting? Hello, Mujahid. Okay, 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 leave it. So this is the value, right? Suppose let's say my requirement is as we discussed, my file first line it should have the
Date.
date, right? If I give cat abc, so I want to check my first line, it should have the date. How can you check it? Right? This is the my same script abc.sh. Okay. So how can you take the first record from the file?
Like
First
we
record.
need to check the
Equal
character,
to,
right?
okay. Yeah. Head
Head
file.
-1. What is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Head -1 file name, right? ABC.
Name, yeah.
So then first record value, we are capturing from the first record value from the file. And what about the date? So I give date dt equal to, generally what is the current date? Equal to date plus my format is, first one is the D and second one is the month and third one is the y. Okay, y, so that I have given the capital Y, right? So now
Okay.
my third statement is if dollar fr, right? Dollar fr equal to dollar dt, right? Dollar
okay.
dt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Then I can say echo
File
file
is
is
valid.
valid. Okay. Else,
Else file is not valid. Else echo.
yeah.
No. Yeah.
Echo
File
file
is
is
not
not
valid.
valid. Okay. Then we closed the if statement by fi. So here I don't need another statement. If I need the another statement to check the our requirement, again I will use the else if like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the
And
statement.
head will give the whole record, right?
Hello.
Head will give the whole record, right? We need just one single value.
Yeah. Whole record is
We need
nothing
to
but a
cut.
line, right? Don't need to use the cut, right? Muzaid, my first record,
Yeah.
it should be the date. Record is nothing but this is the first line, right? How to
Okay,
cut?
but if you
How
have
to
one,
cut? How to cut you? Suppose my file it has 12, 20, 2016. So after that it has some characters. So you want to cut first 7 characters, 8 characters.
yeah.
Muzaid, yeah, that is the one way. Yeah. Muzaid, I will clarify your doubt. Okay, I will clarify your doubt. Not a problem. Your first record is I have the 12 done, so I have the valid date. So you are saying that if this is the my first record, I use the cut command -c, okay, and my comment from 1 to 8. You are saying that the date has the 8 characters, right? dd 2 characters, mm 2 characters, y 4 characters. Totally 8 characters. Okay, well and good. You are cut the file ABC and take the first record. That means you are cut the first 8 characters from the first line. That is the from first record. This is you are going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the good. That is the good. Maybe my first record, apart from the date, it has the some other values. Then what is the then how do you tell that it has valid record? Maybe my first record, not only the first 8 characters. So my first entire record, it should have the only date. Maybe there is the possible that they will wrongly enter some D. So this is invalid, right? So if I cut the only first 8 characters, maybe there is some other characters that is the invalid values. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So let me execute the script sh abc.sh. It is showing that, yeah, we got a error at line 3. We'll see abc.sh. Okay, if $fr equal to $date, it is correct, right? Why it is saying wrong? Head minus 1 abc. Okay, I will get it. abc. Why it is wrong? If $fr, really in the fr we are getting the first record or not? That is also we need to check, right? In the real in the dt, do we getting the valid data or not? So how can you check it? I will write one thing. I will write echo $fr, right? Then I can know that really we are getting the value correct or not. Okay, or is there is any syntax error while you are getting the value? Okay, then I will execute it abc.sh. Okay, so dsas. Okay, I am getting the valid record. First record I am getting it. Coming to the second record, date I am getting it. Today this is the date. This is the year my. So here only the syntax error with if statement. Okay. So then I will delete these two lines. Anyway, it is not required for me. Just I am checking. Is really the statement is executing and it stored the proper value in the variable or not. So then what is the wrong? If statement, if then else if is closed F5. Okay. If dollar fr, right? F or these are the small letters equal to eq dollar dt dollar fr equal to dollar dt. So I have given space here. I have given space here. I have the space here. I have the space here. Why it is showing that shabc.sh file is not valid. So I am getting the $fr integer expression expected. Integer expression. So we are getting the values properly loaded into our variable, but while we are checking minus eq,
Vijay, can you show that file ABC once? What that has?
yeah, it is. You didn't see this echo statement when you execute. You didn't see this echo statement. Why I have given echo statement mosaic? You didn't see what I am executing. This is the file. I am clearly
Yeah,
executed that statement, right? You are not following.
yeah, correct.
Yeah. So initially I have a doubt like that is my variable is properly stored the value or not. So that's why I have the echo and I have the echo stood statements, right? I will use that. I will use double equal to. Yeah, it is double equal to now is working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, equal to and double equal to is different, but when you compare the two values like a equal to b, so for values we can use equal to. If you want to compare two values like Vijay equal to Vijay, when you compare the strings, then use double equal to. Okay. Suppose a equal to 10, b equal to 10. These are the values, numeric values. So then you can use minus eq. But a equal to Vijay, b equal to Vijay, when you compare the strings, use the double equal to. So we'll see the file cat abc. Now we will give the date, right? 20/12/2016. Then it can be any records. Okay, sh abc.sh. Then it should be show that it is a valid file, right? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it should be valid file. Yeah, file is valid, right? then you know, right? The basically, let me summarize the session. One is that if you want to add the two values or something, you need to use the some C equal to expr, then $a, okay, r plus 20, or like you can use expr 20 plus 30, or you can use dollar w plus dollar we. Okay, this is the one thing. You can use the plus symbol and minus symbol. Star is not working. I will let you know. I will check and let you know. But this is the for divided by, and this is for mod. And second one is when you compare two values in the if statement, you can use the for equal to. This is the equal to, not equal to, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. You can use the symbols also for equal to this one, and greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and this is for not equal to. Okay, and next one is if statement. Generally in the if we have the statement, if the statement is correct, then the statements will we have written in the then will execute. If it is not correct, then else what will execute. If you want to write multiple if statements as per your requirement, so you can write if, then else if, then else if, then else if, finally we have the only one else. Okay, so I will give the one requirement to you. Okay, so this is my file. Just write a script. Okay, so my file is, let's say, vi cat abc. So my file is abc. So my first record is 2012 2016. It has the some records, right? Then it has uh, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7. So 7, it is 07. Okay, then what is your requirement is from your first record of the file, it should be the date, current date. Okay, then your last record in the file, it should be the number of records. When you say the number of records, don't count the these first record and last record. Actually, what is the data? We have the, this is the one record, this is the 2 3 4 5 6 7, right? It should be have the 07, not single 7. Okay, if you have the only one record, it should be 01. 2 records, it should be 02. 3 records, it should be 03. 4 records, it should be 04. 5 records, it should be 04. Then 10 onwards, it is 10. 11 like that. Okay, so otherwise do one thing. make it not 0, make it 7. So then I have the 7 data records, right? That means this is the valid file. Let's say I have a cat abc. So 5. So is it valid record? Valid file? No, right? So where is my header? My first record, it should be the date, right? It's a invalid file. My last record, that is the correct. I have the 5 record, but where is my starting record? How can you ensure that this is my first record? Maybe some records will be missed, right? Like my header is missed. Maybe some my data records are missed. Okay. Then I have the another file abc 2012 2016. This is the my files. Okay. 7. So is it valid file? No, because I have, this is the starting. Yeah, I have the date. What is my last record? Number of records 7. Is it really 7? Don't count first record and last record. So count your data records. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, right? But here it has the 7. Okay, you need to check the first record and last record. Generally, we can say it as header and footer. So your header should be the date, and your last record, we can call it as the footer. Your last record will be the number of records. Don't count the first record and last record. Apart from that, how many your data records? So you need to check that. Okay, then you can say it is the valid file. Then you can say it as the invalid file. Okay.
Okay.
So you have any queries on today's session? So we have discussed the statement. So we have discussed about the Boolean expressions like AND, OR. Okay, so we have discussed about arithmetic operators. So this is the scenario for you. You need to write a script by tomorrow session. We'll discuss it on tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Mujahid, you have any queries?
No, Vijay.
Yeah, you're okay with the, you have any doubts on the session? You know, you have any doubts? Muzaid, I am asking you.
No, Vijay, I'll try to see that you send the video now.
Ah, okay, okay. That means you are not following the session?
I'm following mine, but this some screen is not coming properly.
Okay, okay. Just follow and please download, try to write that script, right, for the scenario. Tomorrow we'll discuss it.
Sure.
Yeah, okay, Ravi. Tomorrow we have the session because, uh, yeah, tomorrow we'll have the session on the same time.